Welcome back, folks. Former Fox News host Megyn Kelly found herself in a little bit of hot water recently for comments she made regarding Jeffrey Epstein. I'm paraphrasing here, but she said things to the effect of, it's not like the victims were 5 or even 10, they were 15. And Megyn Kelly, not truly known for her nuance, so when discussing child abuse, that's a weird time to be detailed and bring in context. I think we could all agree on that. And this isn't the first time you've seen someone related to Fox News kind of doing this. I remember a few years back, maybe almost 10 years ago, Sean Hannity landed himself in trouble by having similar remarks regarding Roy Moore, who was running for Congress in Alabama, and his relations with, I think, a 13 or 14-year-old girl. And almost trying to sanitize it in a way. That's what it feels like to me by saying technically it's not pedophilia, it's actually ephebophilia, which is never a good look. And I would personally take it a step further, even when the younger counterparts are of age, right? You look at Shannon Sharpe, he was in his mid-50s. He'd met a young lady, a teenager, who actually, she was 19 when they first met. I think she's about 22 years old now, which is legal, but technically, is that what we want to do as a society? One on technicalities? Are we blowing .079s into the breathalyzers of pedophilia? Like, is that what we're going for as a nation? Because my first thought when I heard the Megyn Kelly comments was that she was trying to, I was thinking, who is this for? Who was like, oh, well, she was 15. Thank God she wasn't 5. Who was that for? As if they were trying to sanitize or kind of create a way out for whatever Trump may have done within the files, right? But I don't think it's actually sanitizing or kind of predatory actions towards children. I don't think it's sanitizing it at all. I think it is actually already kind of permeated a lot of parts of our culture that maybe are uncomfortable or that we don't like to talk about. Being in California, I like to think the age of consent is 18. That's only in a few states. It's actually an average of 16.6, and that's a weird thing to know and Google. So I'm probably on a couple lists, but hey, doing this for you, journalistic integrity. And it's just like, I don't know, right? You'll have all these conspiracies about like child trafficking, whether it's Wayfair or it's Pizzagate, right? Somebody will shoot up a Domino's Pizza because they think they're running a child trafficking ring. But then you have actual government files and emails you can actually read yourself. And they're like, well, we need more nuance. We need more context. That just strikes me as odd timing for a lot of that. Child marriage is legal with parental consent in a lot of the states. So it's just shocking how this has permeated our society. Even just looking at Hollywood, I believe Jeanette McCurdy is her name. She said her mother told her to eat less so like her body wouldn't develop as much so she could get cast in more teenage roles. Or look at Ariana Grande, who is very, like, in my opinion, infantilized. She's still wearing a high ponytail. I don't know if that's her decision or just to make her look thin and youthful. And so, I don't know. I feel like obviously a bad look for Megyn Kelly and a bad place for nuance and technicalities. Go check out, I think his name is John Marco Ceresi. I might put a clip in here, but he has a great stand-up bit about how R. Kelly isn't technically a pedophile. He's technically an ephebophile, but you can't say that without looking like a pedophile.
Technically speaking, R. Kelly is not a pedophile. Just give me 1 second. I promise this goes well. Just hear me out. The term pedophile refers to people who are attracted to those that are prepubescent. Then there's something called a hebophile. That's people who are attracted to those in the early stages of puberty, like 11, 12, 13, 14. And then there's something called an ephebophile. That's people who are attracted to those in the later stages of puberty, like 15, 16, 17, 18. But I think the reason we don't make those distinctions is because it's very hard to explain the difference without sounding like a pedophile.